Hello there everyone, Juicefig's back with a new video. I know it's been like a month or so, I'm not sure, since the last one, and I will be trying to upload more frequently. Recently just purchased a new light booth for filming and photography for my Instagram. But for today's video I'm going to be doing a mixed anime video. I think I've done couple in the past, yeah I have. So got stuff from like Jujutsu, Naruto, Attack on Titan, My Hero, a couple others. So without further ado, let's get into it. So starting the showcase off will be my Jujutsu Kaisen minifigures. So we might as well start it off with definitely the most popular character as fandom goes, and that would be Gojo Sensei. So for him I went sort of a statue figure design. Focus. I'm not sure what I used for the base of the head. I think it might have been Riddler. But oh, it's not focusing today. Yeah, just painted the eyes, his blue eye color, posed the arms into that sort of position. The dog trainer hair in white. The legs are in a bent position too, to give him like the flying sort of thing. And he's doing the finger position for Infinite Void. This was kind of my first attempt doing a statue figure, and I do have a couple others that are kind of statue figures and two that definitely are. So this is going to be one of my better showcases in my opinion. But yeah, we'll move on to the next Jujutsu Kaisen character, which is my personal favorite from the show, and that is Kento Namani. There. So I painted the head onto, I think it was a Bruce Wayne head that I used as the base, but painted the glasses and the eyebrows and like the detailing on the face. The hair is the Henry Cavill Superman hair in blonde. His I'm not sure what to call it because they're not really suspenders, but his straps, they're E-tape. His sleeves on his shirt are E-tape as well. All the torso's painted by me. He's got a watch here. That's cutting like a hollow stud. Just some regular pants. Painted all the details on those, like the shoes and stuff. For his accessories, I gave him, I think they're called like blast pieces, but that's represent his curse technique, and I also gave him his wrapped knife as well. I was going to use a regular cleaver and then wrap it in electrical tape, but I decided to just make a whole new piece for him. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Kento. Next up we have, and I'm just going to call him a villain of the show, because, yeah. This is, I guess it's kind of spoilers. Technically, this is not based on any particular version, but a mix. So, yeah, this is Sukuna with his 4 arms. I wanted to sort of go like a out-of-the-box version for Sukuna, and I think this definitely got me the best visual-wise. So, the hairpiece is fully sculpted. Face print, that's all painted by me, same as all the muscle printing on the torso and the arms and his curse marks. I wanted to make it look like he was wearing his robe and he like tore it. So have some folded paper that leads into electrical tape, where it's an electrical tape belt. Just some regular shoes, got some blue tack on his foot there just to hold him because he always falls down. Yeah, just, I think it came out the best. Yeah, just glued on the arms there, cut and glued them. But yeah, very happy with how he turned out. So yeah, that is it for my Jujutsu Kaisen figures. Moving on now to my AOT. So first up for my AOT figures is definitely the fan favorite character, and it is Levi Ackerman. So there's a lot to this figure. This is based on his Season 4 Mapper appearance. And yeah, I really enjoyed making this figure, and I think he turned out really well. Sort of wanted to do, sort of based, I guess kind of spoilers for Season 4 I'm going to talk about. But yeah, so for the face, it's sort of like after he killed all the Titan comrades and stuff after they drank the wine. It's sort of what the face is based off. The hair is Harley Quinn hair. Fucking cat hair everywhere. Don't get a cat. But yeah, so Harley Quinn hair that I cut the ponytails off and painted. It's got the Butler Alfred's neck piece there. The legs are the Harry Potter short legs. The dress and belt are electrical tape on it. Those are just made from, like, his ODM gear is made from just a 1x2 smooth tile and one of those hose rod pieces that they use for handrails and Lego and stuff. Regular katanas that I painted for his swords. He's got a cape that I cut in half, painted, and then moved around for his, like, little cape thing. The coat underneath is electrical tape as well. And his thunder spears are just, the lance pieces. I just cut them up and glued them onto his arm. Yeah, that is it for Levi Ackerman. And now moving on to a Titan, because I know that everyone loves the Titans that I make. So I'm gonna take a step back so I can fit it in the camera properly. Okay, so the Beast Titan physically does not fit in the new booth without showing off the edges and stuff, so I'm just gonna do a panning view while I'm talking about it. So this is another body that I 3D printed and sculpted on, like my Colossal Titan. So, like, all the hair, the ears, the neck rolls and stuff like that, the abs, that's all sculpted. The belly and stuff sculpted, as you can see. Arms, all the fur and everything's all sculpted on him. It's all painted by me. And my favorite features, we'll just put him there. My favorite feature of this that I've done is that a little someone can attach to him. So you can make it look sort of like the chase scene. So yeah, there is a spot on his back that Levi can attach to, just with one of those long clear rods. But yeah, it's easy to recreate the chase scene. Sorry about the shaky camera and everything. I physically couldn't do this and have it on my mount, and neither of them want to focus together. Okay, so yeah, that is it for the Beast Titan. Give you one last pan up. So yeah, that's Beast Titan and Levi. So moving on to the miscellaneous anime figures now. So the first of the miscellaneous figures is coming from a very popular anime series, and I got a lot of love doing figures from this series, and he's one of my favorite characters. It is Obito Uchiha. So this is another one of those statue figures sort of thing, but I'll start with his item. He's got the big fan. Oh, just fell over. Yeah, he's got the big fan. It's got a rope that wraps around, connects to the base of it. The face. if it will focus in. So I sculpted the mask onto the hair and the face. So underneath you can see he's got his Renegon eye and his oh, seem like such a fake fan. Sharingan eye, sorry. The mask, I tried to make, I like a lot of fan art. It was like the mask like cracking off the face. I just went with the same hair that I used for Toby. Pretty sure I've done Toby in a video. The ripped fabric and the collar was all sculpted. The what do you call it? The tunic part, like the little bit of coat part down the bottom, that's electrical tape, same as the band around his feet are electrical tape. His glove tops are the same hollow stud that I used for the watch piece. But yeah, he's using the action pieces to stay up. Oh, that's a better angle for him. But yeah, that is Obito. Next up, we have another figure that is from all the figures are from Miscellaneous Anime, but this is from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, and it is Giorno Giovanni. I really like Giorno as a character. Probably one of my favorite shows, in the top 3 at least. But yeah, this is an updated version from my JoJo figure showcase. So, for starters, I used the same base for the head. I used the same face as the other figure, and like the base for everything. But I sculpted the ponytail, because for some reason I completely forgot it last time. The arm, I bent it and shaped it to fit onto him pulling out his collar. This is like his, I tried to base this off like his JoJo pose sort of thing, so it's like him pulling the collar out. The sleeve top there is sculpted because he's got like a risen sleeve area. The bottom of his skirt, I'm gonna call it, because it is pretty much like a skirt dress shirt thing, but that's all sculpted. The legs are bent and moved. Oh, fell off the base. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, the ladybugs are sculpted, and the pulled collar area, that is also sculpted. But yeah, everything's painted or sculpted by me. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Giorno. And yeah, we might as well move into the last like sort of minifigure style one, and before we get to like the ones that I think are the really cool ones. But My Hero spoiler, heads up for the manga. It's not really like, it's been on everything, but if somehow you've managed to avoid it, then you're probably not going to avoid it now. But here is Vigilante Deku. So I really love this version of Deku. I think it's one of the best versions we've ever got. And yeah, it's like, I just love what they did to the character in these latest arcs and stuff like that. But yeah, so pretty much everything you see on him is sculpted. So the mask is sculpted, the black whips, that one there that's jiggly, that's breaking. It's a combination of electrical tape and clay. But yeah, it's using the Lego Batman movie utility belt there, just a normal Lego cape that I cut up. But something that I found really cool about this figure, and I'll show you guys now, just gotta grab my black light. So if we hit the lights on that and hit it with the black light, okay, give me 1 second. Okay, so hitting it with the black light now. So something that I thought was really cool about this figure was like all the eyeball scenes and stuff like that, where it was just like you could see just one glowing eye. So I thought I'd do that with this figure. So I used a glow-in-the-dark head as the base. Never will focus on the eyes, or it just won't. But yeah, use the glow-in-the-dark head as the base. So then he had his glowing all for one eyes. I'll just hit the light back now. Sorry for blinding you. There we go. Okay, so yeah, that's it for Deku. Now time to move on to proper statue figures. I'll save the best for last, because this is definitely one of my all-time best Lego figures that I've ever done. So we'll get Deku out of here, and we'll move to one that I think is pretty cool, but it's definitely not the greatest. And that is my Roy Mustang Lego figure. So this is a statue Lego figure. If you don't know what those are, it's when you pretty much just make a statue out of Lego figures, like none of the parts move, it's got a proper base, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, so I sculpted all the clothing that you can see. I'll turn to the back so you can see it. The smoke is cotton wool. I got the base from like this modeling kit that I never built, so I just thought I'd use it for this. Custom piece for the lighter. This is based on the scene where Lost tried to murder him, and then his friend. Oh, there's spoilers for a lot of spoilers in this video, so spoilers for Full Metal as well. But phone's not being the best. Okay. So, yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, so it's his dead lighter, his best dead friend's lighter that Lost killed. This is the scene where he's trying to kill Lost. But yeah, you can see he's like holding up where he had to burn back together. He's got the scratch symbol on his hand there. I tried to do my best to paint it tiny. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Roy. Just some detail. I painted everything on this except for the eyes. But yeah, so moving on to definitely my best figure I've ever made. Okay, so this quick spoiler warning for the Chimera Ant arc of Hunter x Hunter. Specifically Gon spoilers. So obviously we have a Gon statue figure, and I just love this figure so much. I put so much effort into it. It took me like a week to make, on and off. But yeah, this is based off a statue that I really want to get, but I don't have the money for, because I don't really want to spend $2,000-$3,000 on a statue. But yeah, so I thought I'd just make it. But it is, so I made 2 minifigures and a head for this figure. So I'll just show you it as a whole at this point in time. And yeah, I'll take it away. And you can look at the minifigures, kind of minifigures. You can look at the figures separately. So first up, we have Gon in his normal sort of angry form. So I put the purple blood details over him. I tried to make him look sort of like this is his pissed off form. I was just going to do his normal like plain black eyes, but I thought colouring looked better for an anime figure. He's using the Harry Potter mid-legs there. Everything's painted by me, the mouth, the eyes, the face, like everything's painted by me for all of these figures. That's why I think I like it the most. But yeah, he's using Kai's hair from the Lego Ninjago, and yeah, just painted it with green and then did like a lighter green through the hair. And blood details and muscle details. The shoes were a bit of a pain to paint, like getting all those little lines. But yeah, that's it for normal Gon. So might as well move on to the thing that I think most people want to see from this. And if it comes off the base, there we go. It is adult Gon. he does not stand up by himself. But yeah, I was very happy with the sculpt for this body. So the body is sculpted on Lego. They use like, you see the back where it's still messy. Used like a block. Oh, hands are all shaky. Lean up against the back wall. So this is why I kind of like to keep the back messy for my figures, mainly because it's a time saver and I can show off stuff. So I cut the bottom off regular legs, and then I cut legs in half, glued them together and sculpted to achieve the longer legs. The arms are just arms with sculpting. The torso is a normal torso that's been extended then sculpted. The hair is all sculpted by me, same as like the arms and all the muscle detail. I just sort of went crazy with the white paint to do all like the muscle details and stuff like that, like the energy movement. But yeah, if we're leaning back, there we go. Yeah, that is adult Gon. And if I just grab like a regular heighted minifigure, he is definitely marginally taller. But yeah, so might as well show off the base real quick that these guys go on to. Sorry that's such a long video. But yeah, we got like the energy flames, like the ground and grass, dirt. We got Pito's severed head. Sort of had to go like cartoony with like the bones sticking out and stuff, but yeah, purple blood all over the floor. I just used like a head from Lego Elves and like sculpted an ear onto it. Yeah, just Lego plants and fire pieces in black. See the studs there where adult Gon and little Gon connect. And just put them back in there. So little Gon just sits in there. And adult Gon stands over in the back. Should have done it one and then the other, but yeah, that is the statue figure. Sorry for my finger there. But yeah, I really love this figure, and I'm happy that it turned out really well in my opinion. So, before this video ends up being too long, I'll get everyone in for a group shot and say my goodbyes. Okay, everyone was being annoying and I couldn't get them all in frame, so this is the best I got. But anyway, thank you guys for, if you got this far, for watching through to the end. I know I don't post regularly. These figures do take me a little bit to make, and I don't really have anywhere to film, but now that I do, I should be able to start posting more frequently. So if you guys don't want to miss out on that, please remember to subscribe if you like the content, because it really means a lot. Let me know who your favorite was down in the comments, or stuff that you noticed, or just let me know down in the comments. I always do try to respond or react to the comments. But yeah, so thank you for watching and have a good day.